Today you are going to read the opinion text, Water's Awesome Wonder. As you read, remember to monitor your comprehension of the text. Draw on the strategies you know to help you stay focused and read with understanding. So we are going to be reading Water's Awesome Wonder. You are going to preview the text on page 6 through 8, noting the text, photographs, and captions, or any other text features that we have already learned that they may have covered in this text. Go ahead and look. So previously, we practiced explaining the author's purpose in the past units. Remember that an author writes to entertain, inform, and to persuade readers. Today, we will reread Water's Awesome Wonders and explain why the author wrote it. Okay? Here we go. Water's Awesome Wonder by Sarah Bryan. When water moves over rock, it slowly breaks the rock apart. This is called weathering. When water washes away tiny bits of rock, that is called erosion. In my opinion, weathering and erosion can make something beautiful. The canyon is an awesome example of this. What is the author's opinion on erosion and weathering? Yes.
Erosion can make something beautiful.
It can make something beautiful. Why do you think the author included the Grand Canyon map with the Grand Canyon right here on it? Yes. To show you where it is. Where is the Grand Canyon located? Yes.
In Arizona.
It is located right here in Arizona, and my caption says, Arizona's Grand Canyon became a national park in 1919. This is a perfect example of what erosion and weathering looks like. It starts to wear away at rock over time, and it changes the formations of rocks into something very beautiful. Okay? Next page. The Grand Canyon began to form long ago. The Colorado River flowed across the desert floor. It carved through the rock. Wind, sand, and mudslides cut away even more rock. This beautiful canyon is more than a mile deep in some places. It can even be seen from space. What is the author's purpose for writing about the Grand Canyon? Very good. To provide you with facts and information about it. How do you know? How do you know? It's nonfiction. It's giving you all facts that we've read. It's giving you facts except for the author's opinion. The caption reads, the Colorado River has been carving the Grand Canyon for over 5 million years. And now we get a bigger scope of the Grand Canyon and how it looks like now with wind and erosion and weathering and erosion over a period of time. People visit the Grand Canyon for many reasons. It is one of the most beautiful places on earth. It has unusually shaped rocks and colorful canyon walls. If you visit, it will take your breath away. The Grand Canyon is so much more than just a canyon. It is a sculpture that has been carved for more than 5 million years by the mighty forces of nature. And amazingly, it is still being shaped today. So basically, within these last 2 paragraphs, the author is trying to persuade you that the Grand Canyon is a place that you should go and how beautiful it is. Okay? Even though he is giving you facts, he's still trying to persuade you to go there and see how lovely this place is. If I read the caption, it says, nearly 5 million people view this awesome site of the Grand Canyon every year. This is the site that they're talking about. People come to visit the Grand Canyon, Arizona. They go up here. They take amazing pictures. How does Water's Awesome Wonder show that wind and water cause weathering and erosion? Which changes the shape of land? So how was it formed? Yes. By the river. And how? Well, what did the river do over 5 million years ago? Yes. It wore away at the rock over time. So think about having a solid rock and then water constantly dripping over this rock over 5 million years. It eats away at the rock. Then you have the sun beating down. Then you have the wind constantly going back and forth over it. It starts chipping away at the rock. And once it does that now, it makes a beautiful sculpture that you see here in this picture. Okay? How long did it take? Yes.
5,000 years.
Not 5,000 years, but 5 million years. So what the author is trying to show you is that weathering and erosion is a slow process that happens over a long period of time. You understand? You're not going to put a rock outside and tomorrow it's going to change forms. It's not going to happen that way. Okay? I want you to go back in the text on page 8 and tell me, using text evidence, how the author describes the rocks. Yes.
It has, the author describes the rock. It has beautifully shaped rocks and colorful crayon walls.
Very good. If you go back within a text, the author describes it as it has unusually shaped rocks and colorful crayon walls. Very good. He mentions here that 5 million years ago, it took the mighty forces of nature. What we call that is colorful language. All right? It's more like figurative language. It's to enhance how the author feels about the rocks that he sees at the Grand Canyon. Okay? The mighty forces of nature is like the sun, the wind, everything that might contribute to the rocks being formed the way that they are. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, good. So what else? Yes. And what? We saw a photograph. Yep. What else? We see a map. Yep. What else?
A caption.
We see the caption. Anything else? Is that all that we see in here? All right, good.
The Grand Canyon began to form long ago. The Colorado River flowed across the canyon for almost 5 million years.
Believe that it took this iconic canyon 3 to 6 million years to form, and erosion continues to alter.